Hey, 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 we are live.
We are indeed. Hello, everybody. This is the Tuesday before Easter, before we have our Easter little break. Well, I say Easter break for those in the UK. Obviously, around the world, if you're celebrating Easter, whatever you are doing, welcome to the live.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, this is our Easter edition because it's Good Friday.
Yes, it is. Jensen, hello.
Hey, Jensen, hope you're well.
How are you doing, Jensen? Thank you for joining us on the Sunday one. So, as you know, guys, I uploaded the Dishoom breakfast. So we had quite a few of you on. So thank you for watching those that did. I hope those who got to see it later enjoyed it. We will talk about that in a bit. But in this instance, though, we do want to talk about Easter. Have you been, Jensen? Have you had any Easter eggs yet? We have got a few. We are going to be trying today on the live. So we got the mini eggs and you've got these ones. So actually, there's a lot of now. The reason why we've gone for a lot of mini ones is last time we did have a lot of waste. So last year, we did quite a few Easter eggs, and they ended up being in the back there for ages. So we've gone for a bit more economical this time.
Yes.
St. Cott, how you doing?
St. Cott, hope you're well.
My hair's all over the shop. It is all over the shop. Look at this. It's all bad. How are you doing, St. Cott? How are things? You good? Nice to see you. Again, thanks for joining us for the Dishoom when we did our little Dishoom premiere. I was thinking of you actually. I thought you might enjoy this actually. Did you prefer it to the Ivy or did you prefer Dishoom breakfast? Because I only say that because St. Cott did the Ivy.
Yeah, so with the Dishoom, I liked the more veggie stuff. So I liked the eggs, the masala beans, the buns, the mushrooms. I didn't think much of the sausage and the bacon.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, I preferred the sausage and the bacon at the Ivy. But I feel that they could have done normal black pudding.
Oh yeah, now that was interesting. As Kelly said, they did vegan black pudding, but not regular black pudding.
No,
and I don't know why. Maybe it was cost efficiency. I don't know. Good, thanks. Hope you're hungry after all that porridge. I had quite a few bowls, as you saw. I tell you something. If I hadn't had the previous breakfast, I would have had way more bowls.
Yeah, because the thing was, you were debating whether to go for the porridge and forego the cooked breakfast. So the cooked breakfast was vegan. They didn't do a vegetarian version, which I'm quite surprised about.
Yeah, no, they didn't. You're right.
They didn't do, a vegetarian. And then when I said to them, oh, I'm not going to eat a tomato, can I put the tomato on his plate? And they were saying, oh, yeah, it's like pre-done or something like that. And I thought, what do you mean? So I felt like, I probably should have told her at the beginning because maybe they had already plated up and that's what she
did. Yeah, they probably have a skillet for both.
Yeah, that could be. But I just thought that was just weird not to... Well, no, because there was burn marks, so it wasn't a skillet.
Or grill for one grill for meat, one grill for vegan.
Yeah. There could have been that, yeah.
But the porridge was excellent. Really, really good. I definitely recommend that. St. Cott, if you're ever in London and you fancy a Dishoom breakfast, do check it out. I think it's definitely one.
Because you were debating whether to do the unlimited porridge and the unlimited chai.
Yes.
That was the two. So I think that would have been £15.
Yeah. It would have been a lot more economical.
Yeah. So you could have £15, but I do feel £15. I know it's unlimited porridge, but £15 for porridge.
No, it's not. It's £8 something for porridge.
But even that, I feel like that is quite expensive because porridge is inexpensive.
Yeah, true. But you would probably pay £5 for a bowl. So they're working on the assumption you're gonna have at least two, which I had way more than that.
Yeah.
Jensen said no, not yet. We're doing an Easter egg hunt at Nana and Grandad's house on Sunday afternoon. Oh, very nice.
Do you know what I did? I created an Easter egg hunt for work. Me and another girl that I work with. We decided she said, let's do an Easter egg hunt, and she was going to create something. And I said, no, let me order these things. So there were these tiny ducks and tiny eggs, and we had to hide them in different places. And then people had to hunt and find them, and we gave out the prizes today. So I thought that was pretty good.
Well, Jensen said, I'm great, thanks. And I got new house keys. Oh,
wow.
Have you moved house or have you just got some keys for you to use?
Yeah, like have your parents given you keys and you're thinking, yeah, I got my keys to the house.
Oh, if you've got your keys to the house, now you can come and go as you please.
Right.
So got waiting for your egg review before buying my eggs. Oh, okay. So we've done something a little bit, like I said earlier on, we've done something a little different today. What we've done is we've got a few eggs, but we've got mainly the smaller ones because we're just trying to be more economical. Last time there was so many eggs left over, and it took me a while to eat because I'm not the biggest fan of just regular plain chocolate.
But I also do have the Hotel Chocolat, but I want to save that one because it was a gift. I want to save that one a little bit. But if you didn't see from the picture,
no, so so this is a new house one. But this one is pistachio and white chocolate, and you can see that all the nuts that are in it. So there you go. So this one is a bit of a nice one. So we try a bit.
Yeah.
Although we said economical, this one is not economical. Nor's your other one.
No.
Hey Sam, how are you doing?
Hey Sam, I hope you're well.
How are things? You good? You well? How's everything? How's things at home? And has Zachary got his Easter eggs yet? Has he started to collect them? Jensen said, for me, the chocolate will be dairy milk. Oh, that's your favourite. Now, we do. No, we don't. Yes, we do. We've got a dime one. A dame one. Dime one.
Dime, bar. You should know it's pronounced dime.
Dime, right. Okay. Oh,
one of those ones, yeah.
I've got these. I can put them up. So
Yeah.
these are the Kinder egg. These are the mini eggs as well. So we will be trying these as well. We do have one here. So Cadbury's mini eggs.
And look at this. Excuse me.
Oh, well, that's new. I haven't seen that before.
Excuse me. Yeah, orange flavour. So I had to get these, so to try them. And then I got these. I thought these were mint eggs. I was sorely disappointed.
I saw they were mint. I thought, oh, God.
No, they're hazel flavour creamy truffle mini eggs.
Good. I can't stand mint. Right, so, hey, Kitten Noodles, how you doing?
Hey, Kitten Noodles, how you well?
How are you? Good to see you.
Well.
How have things been? Sam, oh, I'm okay. Good. I'm glad you're okay.
Oh.
I'm glad you're good.
And you know what I did at work? So we've got these baskets, and I bought so many mini eggs and filled up the basket because they were consolation prizes. Now, one of the girls, she goes, we shouldn't do consolation prizes. I said, I'm doing consolation prizes. So I filled a whole basket full of eggs. And you should have seen everyone's eyes was like, oh, give me the people who won the prizes. Oh, but I got like loads. I got like Lindt, Ferrero Rocher. The one that I wanted to get was the Raffaella ones, but I couldn't find the Raffaella ones.
And we did do a little Kinder one as well.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, and so like I did like Kinder ones, I did like Cadbury ones, these like mini ones, and all of this, and I just like filled up the basket, and like you should have seen people's eyes, and I even got the Maltese bunnies and stuff like that. I didn't get the white chocolate Maltese bunnies, which I wish I had gotten, but yeah.
Now, we haven't got many white chocolate ones here. There are a few. I think there's some in this one. So we'll try these in a minute.
Praline.
Where are we? Okay, they said, thank you. Good to see you too. I'm good, thanks. How are you both? We are well. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Where are we? Jensen said, oh, the Toby Carvery breakfast video. Your shirt looks lovely indeed. This is my on my shirt on the Toby Carvery.
On the Toby Carvery video, I don't know what one.
Oh, I know what that was. That was my Minions one. So I actually got that one in Florida. Jensen, that's where I got it from. Yeah, that was a Jensen. We got another screen over here. Yeah, no. That's not the Minions one.
Food and wine festival.
Food and wine festival. That was when we went. Again, that one was from Florida. So that was one we were. One I really liked.
Call up the thumbnail.
Yeah. I was going to say. That was it. But yeah, so we like I said, check out our Florida videos because you can see me actually buying it if you're interested.
Yeah.
Hey Richard, how you doing?
Hey Richard, how you well?
The most expensive egg I had the chance to try one this year was a dark and milk dairy mix, decorated so epic, was launched in Chigwell. Price tag, let's just say, made my finest chocolate company. Oh, okay.
Nice.
So you made by the finest chocolate company. Was it one of these giant ones, or was it exclusively showed in Chigwell?
My most expensive one is over there.
Yeah, which you're not going to try.
No, I'm not going to try it yet. I will try it and let you know about it, but I'm not going to try it on today's episode.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, so the pre-one we're doing today is obviously pre for Easter. So we're going to try some of our little treats. So we've tried to do a bit of a range. So that's the most expensive one.
On this range, yes, this is the most expensive one.
And we've gone down to the cheapest one. So which is a little Kinder Egg. Right.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to start with?
Wait, what do you guys want us to start with?
Right,
So we've got this.
Well, show. Did you say this?
I've got. Oh, I am showing it. Calm down.
This is how you want to do it. So you want to say, right, Kinder Mini Eggs. So this is here. What else have we got?
So we got the. I'm just going to show you all at the same time. These are what we got. So the dime, the mini eggs, and the galaxy one. Which ones do you think we should try? We've also got the this one, which is the #1 range speckled eggs, and then we have this one, new house, and the mini eggs.
The little bit.
But these are two different ones.
So one on the no, depending on which way you're looking, the mini egg packet is the orange.
Orange.
And the other one is the regular mini egg.
Yeah.
So let us know which one you want us to try first. The egg was huge, said Richard. My granddad is the size of a door. Just, oh, is he that? Oh, bless him. But that shows he likes his food. Richard said it was a bit early for eggs. Well, we wanted to do it today, Richard, because so you guys, if you were interested in getting eggs, like St. Cott said, you can see our review. Only if you're interested.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sam said, I ran away from home when I was about 3 years old. I took my Easter egg, which was bigger than me, and hid behind the cart on the road outside our house. Oh, bless you. Oh, did you start to eat it? Well, you started to munch with it as well. I was going to say, and that's such a 3-year-old thing to do. Just say you run away from home, but the one thing you want to take is your Easter egg.
Or you're not allowed to cross the road, so you can only run away to so far. But I just wanted to let you know, Waitrose are doing some really good Easter eggs. There's a pistachio one that I bought as a prize. And it's amazing. It's like an egg, and then there's a pistachio egg inside. Wild. Looks really good.
Oh, that's quite poignant, actually, Kitten Noodles. I've just read Kitten Noodles' comment. Random, but saw a quote. It was a photo of the Stand By Me kids together. So from the movie Stand By Me, it said, at some point in your childhood, you and your friends want to play out together for the last time, and nobody knew it. Yeah. Do you know what? That is quite sad, really, when you think about that. There will be a time when you do your last kind of play. You never, ever realise at the time that would be it.
Do you know what? For me, like, I was one of those kids that didn't hang out too much, because, like, a lot of them would go and hang out at a corner, and it'd be like in the dead of winter, and I'd be like, I'm going home. I'm not hanging out in the corner. But what was quite poignant for me was I had a friend in primary school. To this day, we're still friends, but we would go on holiday, we partied out and all of this type of stuff. But I guess I remember sort of like the last time when we sort of like properly hung out before, you know, we sort of not parted ways, but we don't hang out as much anymore.
Well, that was Kitten Noodles, one of Kitten Noodles' questions. So this segues nicely into her question. So my question is, do you ever remember the last time you played with your friends in your childhood?
When was the last time?
Now, I'm going to say no, I don't remember. I tell you what, because mine was a bit periodic, and I do remember playing with mates and stuff like that. But it's one of those things you kind of not drift apart, but you kind of evolve, if that makes sense. You stop playing and doing other things.
Yeah, I mean, so I used to live in Battersea, and I remember playing out with my friends and stuff like that. And then we moved, and I was absolutely devastated that we moved. And my mum had promised me that I would still be able to go to school where I was going to school. She promised me. And I didn't. And then we started hunting for schools and stuff like that. And I just didn't want to leave, you know, where I was. I found it quite traumatizing. And it was traumatizing because nobody had like really sat me down and spoke to me about it or anything like that. And back in the day, you just did whatever your parents said, and that was it. So I don't quite remember that. I'm just trying to think. I mean, by the time I was in secondary school, the last time I sort of like hung out all together with my friends from school was probably that summer before we left, but I can't specifically remember the day.
I suppose that would be for me as well. I suppose you say play, messing around with friends, and then I went to university and I didn't see them for a long time, and it was never the same. So there is that sad part of there.
I do remember though. Sorry. So me, my brother, and my sister, we all lived at home, and then my brother moved out for a bit. Then he moved back home, and then he had to move back out because he had gotten a place. Him and his girlfriend had gotten a place. And I remember being in his room, and it was really sad because in my mind I thought, this is the last time now the three of us are actually going to be in the house together. I remember that.
Kit Noodles asked, so do you have a rough idea of when?
I would have been 16 with my friends. With my brother, and we were in the house, I would have said I would have been in my 20s somewhere. And I just thought, and I remember actually being in his room, and it was me, my brother, and my sister. And I thought, now everything is going to change, and this is the last time we're actually going to be together, as in living in the house together. That was it.
Anyway, let's lighten the mood. Well, throw back to you guys. Do you remember your last time you traveled? Some of you guys are still very young on the channel, so
yeah, of course.
You'll probably see your friends. So, Jensen, just remember, always enjoy this time with your friends.
Yeah.
Right, St. Cott said, mini orange egg, please. I see Costa are doing a chocolate and pistachio cookie sandwich. All right, we'll have to have a look at that. This one always wants to order from Starbucks, so we could potentially look at it. Right, here we go. So this is the mini eggs, as requested, and these are the mini orange ones.
The mini orange ones.
As requested by St. Cott.
And I got these for work, and they were like, "Oh,
thank you."
Oh, no, you can take them.
So these are mini eggs orange. Here we go. Richard said, the worst eggs I've tried have a list. Lidl are yuck, had the nutty ones. I'm like, why, please? No. Now, when you say Lidl, is it all Lidl ones or just one specific ones? And Jensen asked, what's our favourite chocolate egg? Right, well, we're going to find out. We're going to try and find out. So here we go. So this is the mini eggs orange. Here we go. That's not bad.
It's not bad, but
it's not a strong orange flavour, which is what I'd like.
Is it the case that the orange is only in the shell and not in the chocolate?
No, I think it's a chocolate.
I don't think it is.
But it's a very, very subtle orange, which is nice. I don't like strong orange chocolate.
That's why I think, because it's so subtle, that's why I think it's in the shell and not the actual chocolate.
I prefer that to the, like the Terry's orange things. The Terry's orange has got a very strong orange taste.
Yeah.
I'm eating quite a few of these. These are actually quite Moorish. They're quite nice.
I think they're better than the mini eggs for me.
To me, they taste like a bit like Fanta orange.
Yeah, and I would say,
good.
I would say that the orange is actually in the shell rather than incorporated in the chocolate. That's in my opinion.
Take a bite of the shell and see. So, good start. Cadbury's mini eggs orange. So this one we're sort of recommending, I think. It sounds like it, but that is a really, really good start. Kidney said, yeah, it's so sad going back to obviously Stand By Me. Kind of cold in a way. There's really was one last day for whatever reason. But you know what? I think the fact that you don't know it's the last day at the time makes it easier. I think it'd be harder if you knew it at the time. I
don't know yeah, you might be right. But I also remember when you come home, you go, oh, I hate school, blah blah blah. And I remember my stepdad saying to me, these will be the best days of your life because this is the days you get to spend time with your friends every day.
And you never appreciate it.
And from that day on, I appreciated every day that I went to school because I knew that in a few years' time, I wouldn't be with those people anymore. So, guys, pick a next one. Do you want to hold those up as well, the speckled eggs? Let us know which one you want to do next. Have a little look. Jen says, I got my house keys next to Tesco. So when you say that, are you living next to Tesco? No, I think he had them cut
Oh, I see. So you got your own house keys now, Jensen. So you can come
Yeah.
and go as you please. Kitten you said, and that kids these days don't know how it feels to knock your friends or play knock down ginger or rush running away and climbing trees.
Yeah.
It's more computer games now. There's a lot more computer games.
I'd go out on my roller skates that I could never, and it was the roller skates that you would tie to your shoes, and which you could extend to make them longer or shorter. And I would go skating, and in fact, one of my friends, because I lived on a council estate, he rode a chopper, and I would hold onto the back of the chopper as he cycled, and he would cycle really fast. I was like, ah!
So what was your guys? Tell us, chuck it in the chat. What are your favourite school games that you used to play? Let us know.
Skipping was my favourite.
Richard said, my old school friends are obsessed with fast cars and their smartphones. That, I'm afraid, is one thing that does happen. Kenya said, oh no, we did that one. Oh yeah, that's sweet, Kelly. But yeah, it's weird when it's a change in life like that, especially someone moving away.
Yeah.
I think that cut is a lot more definitive if somebody is moving, or somebody's moving on. I think if you just grow out of it, or I say grow out of it, you stop seeing friends for whatever reason. It's more gradual, but when it's sudden like that, I'm moving away. I think that becomes a bit more poignant. Yeah. Tia,
hey
hello.
Tia, hope you're well.
How you doing, Tia? We were thinking of you. You mentioned Dishoom breakfast a while ago, and we managed to do it.
And there we go, we did it.
But how have you been anyway? I hope everything's okay. Jensen said, have you two watched Granny McDonald's? She gets everything on the menu. It's so funny. I've not seen that. Is this YouTube? Is this a YouTube thing, Jensen?
Or is it TikTok or something, or Insta?
I love playing Bulldog. I used to play Bulldog. I remember Bulldog. We called it something else at the time. But Bulldog, the way we used to play it was you kick a ball against the wall, and if you miss it, then you go in the wall and you've got to try and block the shots. Kidney said, it's true, not at school is necessarily the best. Being a child, nothing more free, innocent and happy.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the time. I remember, like I said, primary school, you think your biggest worry is whether you're going to have jelly or ice cream for tea. Those roller skates.
Yeah, they were horrible. They were red. If anybody remembers them, they would be red with laces. I think the laces were like white or grey or something like that. And you would try to roller skate anyway. And then later on, I think I got to about 10 and I remember, so there was these boot skates that I wanted and they were £15. And I desperately wanted these roller skates. And so my mum and my stepdad had been to bingo. They used to go bingo quite regularly. And they had won some money. And I was like, Mums. And I was in bed because she came to see me before she went to tuck me in and stuff. I was like, Mums, I've seen these roller skates and I really want that. But I wanted them so much. I must have manifested them, right? When I saw them, and they were at an indoor market. And so my mum took me, I think it was the next day or the day after. And she took me and I got these roller skates.
No.
I couldn't roller skate, by the way, but I really badly wanted these roller skates.
The memories. We did enjoy our breakfast here, but congratulations. So I got a promotion day at work. So very happy. I worked really hard for it. Well done. Oh, so
bless you.
I'm so happy for
That's
you, Tia.
so lovely.
That's amazing. You must be pleased. You must be pleased. I'm really happy for you.
That's so nice.
Jensen said, my favourite game at school is hide and seek. It's so fun. You see the beauty of it?
I remember hide and seek.
Oh, and Butcher and P. What's Butcher? I don't think I've ever played Butcher. How does Butcher work, Jensen? Kenya said, it was very weird for me because in primary school...
Is that Butcher in PE?
And Butcher... No, yeah, Butcher in PE. Is that a game?
Because you said P.
PE. I said PE. It was very weird for me because in primary school, I was the only white kid. And so used to have Indian, Jamaican, Sri Lankan friends, etc.
Right.
So when I got to high school, I felt like a foreigner. Being around so many white people, even to this day, I'm not used to having white friends. It doesn't feel right.
Do you know what? It has such... an impact on you because I went to school and so the first school that I went to was very mixed because I lived right in the centre of London. It was a very mixed school. And when I then went to my second primary school, it was all white. And I didn't notice it at the time, I suppose. I only noticed it as I got older. But when I look back on it, I think, wow. And then when my nephews went to school, because they went to the same school, it's totally the opposite. He said that his white classmates were the minority. I was so shocked because it was the reverse when I went to school. I was like, what?
Well, where I was from Wiltshire, the West Country as well, it was very predominantly white.
Yeah, and there was one girl that I went to school with. I can't remember if she's Nigerian. I think she was Nigerian, but she went to school in Lancashire, and she was the only black person in all of her primary school. So yeah, it does happen. But I suppose by the time she got to secondary school, because it was more mixed when we got to secondary school, but still predominantly white. And so I think it just shows you, how sort of like, things change, where you could be one way in one situation in 1 minute, and then in another situation in another minute. So it's really eye-opening and very, very educational.
Tia said, oh, thanks. No, Tia, you deserve it. Well done. You worked really hard for this. And I can tell it means a lot to you. So well done.
Well done.
Right, come on. We've got to get on crack on with this thing, or we're never...
We're waiting for people to say, aren't we? Or you're just going to choose?
Yeah, I'm going to choose. Just to drive on. So we're going to do now the Kinder Mini Eggs. Now, I thought these were mint because they're green. But
no, these are the ones that we thought were mint.
I thought these are... Why are they all green? Anyway, all right. So we do this as well. So Jensen said we have 2 blue and red. And you have 2 blue and red, and you from 1 white ball. So that's how you play Brunch. I think we called it something else. I had a game that was similar, like dodgeball. Right. Okay. So these are the Kinder Mini Eggs. Look, nicely little wrapped. Now I do like Kinder chocolate, so we're gonna give this a little try. Annoyingly, they're already freaking wrapped individually. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really creamy.
It's nutty.
I don't think Richard will like the nuts in this.
It's really nice. It's nutty. You still got that creaminess of the Kinder. So my aunt used to come over from France, and she bought me this. I swear it was an elephant, and in the body of the elephant, you had one of these, but then it was filled with these, and it was the first time I'd ever tasted it, and it tasted delicious.
This is really good. I have to say, I do find this kind of chocolate superior. Yeah. It's a lot creamier than the mini eggs. No, that's really, really good.
But the shells of those, it's more like Smarties, I suppose.
Yeah. But I prefer this.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so that's the mini eggs. Right. Let's do the Galaxy Creamy Truffle. Again, so this is not Cadbury. Okay, here we go.
No, this is Galaxy.
Kidno said, yeah, it was way more mixed now, but it's all about nurture, not nature. I genuinely, mentally am not white. As that was all I knew. Yeah. I can see that though as well. If you've got that, and it's nice though that you had that real mixed community. I think you benefit a lot more from a mixed community.
You really do.
Oh, so you're a fan of the Kinder Eggs, kitten noodles. You said those are the best. Now these are a lot bigger. These are a lot bigger than the Kinder Eggs. You can see.
And the mini eggs.
So right, let's give these a little go.
Your big fingers, they couldn't see the size of that.
There's truffle in the middle. Oh, it's hazelnut flavour. I didn't see that.
You can really taste the hazelnut though.
Do you know, I'm not a big fan of that. Weirdly, the hazelnut to me gives it a slightly bitter taste.
Do you know what it tastes like?
What?
You know when chocolate's been sitting in a box?
It does taste weird.
It's got like a box flavour to it.
That's got weird...
Like a cardboard box flavour to
I know what you mean. the hazelnut flavour is just strange. I mean, hazelnut chocolate is delicious, like was it praline? But this, I'm not sure about this, guys. I'm not going to recommend this one, I don't think. So that's the Galaxy Creamy Hazelnut Truffle. I'm not sure.
I agree.
I am not sure.
And I was disappointed because I thought they were mint when I picked those up.
Sam said, I used to have to either ride my pony or walk over 5 miles to the local village to see my friends after school. Oh, wow.
Pony.
But you know what? Same with me, Sam, from the West. Oh, obviously, I didn't ride the pony, but I was in the West Country. I was miles and miles and miles from anywhere else. So when you're deep out in the countryside, you really do appreciate your friends more because you really got to make the most of it.
Did you ever ride ponies though?
Yeah, my uncle had a.
Yeah, I know your uncle had.
Not
them,
often.
Did you ride them?
Not really, not often. I got to be honest. I think ponies and I didn't really get on with each other.
When they used to do so, when I was little. There would be a guy and he would have a donkey and you'd pay 5p to ride the donkey. It'd either be a donkey or a pony and you'd pay 5p and you'd get to ride the donkey or the pony.
Oh God, you're going back a bit. Jen says that every time we go to the changing room at school, everyone runs and the staff members have to sort it out and they are always moaning going on.
Why are they running?
Well, kids do. They're running around and going,
oh, just running around.
Yeah.
I thought you said they would all run into the changing rooms. Why?
Right.
Like, you know?
Now, Tia asked a question. Are Kinder Eggs banned in the US? Now, in answer to your question, they were. They've only recently been bought out. I'm pretty sure they're allowed. And the reason they were banned is not for the chocolate, because of the choking hazard of the toy. That was why.
I believe they do have other Kinder products there, but I don't recall seeing an actual Kinder.
I'm sure, well, maybe I don't. They were. You are right. They were banned.
Yeah.
I thought they brought them back, but they were banned.
I wasn't looking when we were there because I don't really buy Kinder eggs. Kinder eggs are one of those things. I ate so many of them, love them, and now can't eat them anymore. But yeah.
Touche, how are you doing?
Touche, how are you?
You've just joined us. Well, how are you doing? You just joined us in our little Easter egg little try. How are you, my lovely, as well? We've got it, my lovely. That's a proper.
All right, my lover.
Kitten Noodle said, "Yeah, you both like Kinder. We do.
We do. Do you know what I like? It was my aunt that introduced me to Kinder. She was from France. And she would bring them over, and I went mad for them. They were nothing like I'd tasted before.
Are they
nothing
French?
Like yeah. Well, I don't know if they're French, but we didn't have them here.
Right, here we go. So the next one we're going to try is the Cadbury's. This is the Dairy Milk, the Dime Bar. Now it's actually got. Look at the inside of it. That looks quite cool. So here we go. Kit Noodle said, that's why my all-time friend who's Jamaican and we were best friends since we were about 4. For some reason, when we were about 20, she drifted apart from me and didn't want to speak to me anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's not you. It's just life changes and people.
Yeah.
And I think the saddest thing is when you kind of you lose touch for no other reason than just drifting apart.
For me, it was always a case of I liked my friend more than they liked me, if that makes sense. And so I had one friend, her name was Lucy. And she was my best friend and I loved her so much. And then there was, I lived in a tower block when I grew up, and she lived in another set of flats, but not in the same tall block because there was 2. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Wow.
It's like a hit of honeycomb.
I tried to bite half to show you, but sorry.
You're really, really good. I really like
Oh,
it.
yeah. That's good. Cadbury's redeemed itself. That is tremendous.
We haven't had a Cadbury's yet. But you like those.
This is better.
That is true. That is true.
And Kinder is better. We'll save the thing there. So that's the Dime Bar. That one's really, really good. Now, when we did the first one, I was jamming them, but now we're kind of rationing them a little bit.
Yeah. So sorry. I had a friend, Lucy, loved her. There was another girl that lived in the same flats as me, but in the other block. And she was really good friends, but the girl liked to leave me out. So I was just like, oh. And then there was another girl at school called Maria, and her and Lucy became great friends. And again, I was left out, and I was just like,
well, so what Kenny just said. So this friend, her Jamaican friend, said she didn't even ask if I was okay when I had a stroke. You had a stroke. I just totally left me in my life when we were getting along. So I felt like that's the last string of child that I had gone a few back. I'm sorry to hear that. With that in unison, it's. Do you know what? Sometimes though, some people can't handle that, and it's definitely not you. I think it's sad that they didn't feel that they were able to sort of reach out to you, and sometimes they don't know what to say, and I'm not excusing it at all, but I think it's never ever think it was you.
No, and I just think that sometimes people just don't have that capacity. Again, not excusing it, but I just feel like it's not selfishness, but maybe more self-preservation, I guess. And sometimes just people just aren't. They also don't have that capacity to be all-encompassing or have that giving in them. So yeah.
So I'm just smiling because I remember Sam talking about it. I remember you had a pony called Cloud, because I remember you telling me when me and my pony Cloud would enter the village, my mates would hear us all run and build jumps for Cloud, and all the boys always wanted to sit behind me on Cloud and jump. That's something I do remember, because you showed me some photographs, or showed us some photographs of. It was a fete, I think you're on, and I think weren't you the were you the queen? The Dairy Queen? What do you call it? The prom queen. You know, you had the little sash on you. And that was you on a fete. I remember you showing that. Ken, you said, oh, you'll love these. We do. These are really, really good. Ju said, I'm tired, but do have a bit of a busy day at work yesterday, working in retail at Easter time. I can imagine. And sorry, we've just added to your work.
At any holiday time, at any holiday, whether that be Christmas time, whether that be Easter, I just imagine it to be really busy.
Sam said, great fun until you forget the time and have to get home across the moors in the spooky darkness. Did that ever worry you? Was it really, really pitch black? Could you see the stars? Was it that black?
Wuthering,
where are we? Can you say, oh yeah, that's a good point. You won't really want, you really won't want what they think of you. And you don't, you never ever do. I mean, not what they think of you. No, exactly.
It's one of those things where you kind of just, have to get on with life. Sometimes your friends just can't give you what you need, and so the best thing is you part ways, because sometimes they just can't give you what you need.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I think also as well, they don't know what to say, how to handle it. It is a bit of a sign of an emotional immaturity, unfortunately, but you never know what the person was going through too. But we are very fortunate to have you and all of you on our live. Right.
We are very fortunate. Thank you.
So I'm going to do this. So Jensen said we have seven changing rooms, and everyone's to go to number 1, and the staff member have to tell us which one they will go to, and everyone is happy at the end. You've got 7 changing rooms, 8 kids in each class. So it's quite a small class.
8 kids? Oh my God, there was like 25. Between 25 and 30 when I was at school.
Oh, you had a hemiplegic. Is it hemiplegic stroke? Is that how you pronounce it? I had it when I was 21, so it affected one side of my face and speech slightly. Because when I told that there was what happened, she said casually, "Oh, okay, yeah." She couldn't. It's the emotional maturity part. She couldn't handle it. But today's a new day and a new chapter in life to bring happier memories.
Exactly.
I'm
so glad you see things like that.
I knew you were the carnival queen, Sam. I remember I was a carnival queen attendant, and my sister was a carnival queen. That was it. I knew you were. I thought you were the carnival queen. I got it wrong. I thought you were the. Anyway, sorry, I digress. So we're back to our review. This is the 9 speckled eggs. These are the number 1 Waitrose range. Now we'll probably have to try one of each.
No, there's only 2. There's only 2 flavors.
All right, here we go.
Hold on, let me just quickly.
Are you sure?
Well, you took the lid off, so I can't check it. I had to take it. Look. There's 2 flavors.
Oh right, so there's only 2. There's a hazelnut praline and a
fleur de sel.
what's that salt?
A caramel ganache in a chocolate shell.
Right, what should we do first? Hazelnut or the fleur or the caramel?
Let's go for the hazelnut praline.
All right, that's the middle one then.
No, that's the fleur de sel.
No, that's the white. That's the caramel.
Okay.
Can't get it started.
Please, he didn't even know what the flavors were.
Oh no! No need to thank us. I'm just gonna say it's just one of those things. Oh my god, it's Freon!
Hey, Freon, where you
Freon,
been? It's been a minute.
I know, back from a return from a 3-month leave. How have you been?
Oh, I hope you're well.
What have you been doing? It's really good to see you. We are just doing our Easter egg taste, but it's really nice to see you. I was thinking about you the other day.
This is the hazelnut praline inside a crisp chocolate shell.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's like food good. That's really good. Oh, I like that. No?
No.
Oh, no.
A bit disappointing for me.
It's a very bitter chocolate. And that's why I like it.
Yeah, it's actually it does have a darkness.
That's what I like about it. It's darkness, but I know you don't like dark chocolate.
Also, it almost has like an alcoholic taste to it.
£1 out to wait, said Jensen, but we are quick enough anyway, so you can just speed through. So, Freon, what have you been up to?
Tell us.
Speckled eggs, which flavour? Right, so there's the 2 flavours. So the white one is that one. It's the hazelnut praline inside a crisp chocolate shell. The other one,
Fleur de sel.
Fleur de sel caramel. So we're going to do the fleur de sel caramel now. Now, what I will say with these is they are very beautiful eggs. They look like real eggs.
So these are salted caramel, essentially.
All right, here we go. So what have you been up to? Surprise, surprise, I'm back. I've missed you guys. We've missed you. How have you been? I've been so busy, I forgot about you guys, and I'm never leaving you again. Well, listen, how have things been? What have you been up to?
I don't think about that.
Oh, wow. Look at that. These are really strong caramel. I prefer this one. That's really good. Interestingly, they do 6 of the salted caramel, only 3 of the hazelnut ones. Oh, that's good. That is really good. I agree with Kelly, but it is very rich. You would only want to have 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, it's very rich, but I can imagine Mark eating that box.
Where are we? Well, we are glad to see you back. That was the most important thing for you, and it's lovely to have you back.
Yeah.
Have you been? You haven't been doing your lives, because I do check your channel. Touche said, Kit and Noodles, some people come and some will go. Some will come and some will stay. It's just part of the chapter of your story. And that's a beautiful way to put it. That is a really, really beautiful way to put it.
Even now, every now and again, I think back to primary school, nursery. There was this boy that I used to hang out with, my best friend, Barry. Had blonde hair. Yeah. And I think back to that. No, they don't always remember you, but you remember them.
Freon said, Sam said hello, Freon. Hey, Evelyn, how you doing?
Hey.
How are you? You good?
Hope you're well.
Sam said, I sent you photographs. We'll have a look at those. So where do I start? Well, start from the beginning. Very good place to start. But the main thing is, have you been okay? Have you been okay? People will teach you, says Touche. And you know what, Kitten Noodles? This is absolutely true. I think this is, like I said, a chapter in life. Your friend probably feels guilty about it ever since then. And probably thinks in the back of their head, well, I don't know how to get in contact and what have you. But do you know what? I think they will always think about you, and they'll always think about you positively. And they probably have a lot of regret that they weren't able to be there for you. Even said, but Mark, you do like dark chocolate. I do, even. You know me very well. I do. So, a bit of a mixed bag in this one. Now, I'm imagining this one was quite pricey. You bought this one.
£7.
Yeah, so that's quite a bit for it. If you do pound for pound, I'm not sure that's worth it.
No.
Right, okay, next up.
Depends if you like I do like Waitrose #1 range. I just didn't like that middle egg.
Next up, guys, we got the Cadbury's mini eggs. Now you might be wondering, why are you doing these? These are different. These are orange. These are regular.
I've got to say, I'm really, really cold.
Well, put the heat on it. It's behind you. Okay. So we have the mini egg. Now, as you guys know, shall I break it open? I'll let you do that. Sam said, "Are you okay?" Because I've been okay," said Freon. "How do I begin? I've gotten a place in the college finally. Well done.
Oh, nice.
Well
bless
done.
you.
Look, we got Tia's great news. You got your great news. That's amazing.
That's
well
nice.
done.
Well done.
Sam said, "Are you okay, Freon? I saw a video where you said you weren't."
Oh.
Touche went, "Oh, caramel. Touche, these caramel ones are delicious. The caramel is really rich.
But it doesn't really taste of salty caramel, by the way.
No, it doesn't. I agree with you. But these are good. The letdown, I suppose, is the hazelnut. That isn't so good.
Yeah.
Freon said, "I'm not sad anymore. I'm glad to hear that.
Oh, good.
It's because I am leaving school for exams and I have no time now, sadly." No, I get it. Listen, the most important thing is that you study and get the grades you deserve.
Study is important.
We'll always be on our lives. You can join us whenever you want to. But the most thing is you get your grades. Look at that. Right, here we go. So this is the Cadbury mini eggs. This is going to explode.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. Very professional. Sam said, "Oh, good, Freon. Stay strong." Absolutely. Stay strong, Freon. I'm back at school on next Tuesday coming. So you've got some more time left. Right, let's try a little bit.
Not many eggs in there, just to let you know.
Also, don't worry, I make a return when I feel ready, not just yet. No, you do it when you're ready.
Do it when you're ready.
But I'll be watching. I'll be watching you live when you're ready to go. Here we go. That's all right.
I mean, compared to the other chocolate we've had so far,
we've been spoiled with the other chocolate. Let me try one of these eggs.
I feel like I'm so chocolated out.
We've been spoiled. That's the problem. We're being spoiled with the other chocolate. All right. That's not bad. It is the cheaper range, so you get what you get. Right, now, these are New House.
Now, they came free.
But
so if you sign up with them and you buy chocolate or whatever, you get free chocolates every month.
And these are them. But now you can buy these as well in the New House shop.
But you can't always buy the special ones, but these ones you can.
All right, which one do you want? The gold or the...
We're going to have half of half.
All right, got it. Mark and Kelly, I have some interesting stuff to tell you, says Freon. Both gossip. All right, tell us your gossip.
Put that down.
Okay, come on then. I sent you pictures on Messenger of my cloudy pony and the carnival and me dressed up as Wurzel Gummidge with the donkey. All right, I do want to check that out because I think that would be brilliant. I can't wait to see my friends at school, said Jensen. Do you know what? That shows you really enjoy school. That's really good. Okay, here we go. That's really good. Right.
It's got like a fruity taste to it.
It's like a raspberry, but it's got a slight bitter undertone, which is nice.
I like that.
That was really good. Now we're going to the higher end chocolates now.
New House.
Wow. Now you can tell these are made. Look at that. You got the tiny bit of the ganache in there.
I preferred the other one. I prefer the red one.
Both good.
Both good, but I prefer the red one.
Okay. Chocolate it out.
Me too. I can't lie.
Do you want to do that one?
We've eaten a lot of chocolate.
Or do you want to leave that one?
I think I'm going to leave that one. But if you want to try it, you can. But I feel like we've eaten so much. And there's Kinder Egg as well.
Oh, there's a Kinder Egg. Let's do the Kinder Egg.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're nearly there. Freon says, Sam, I have missed my amazing dear friend. And we've all missed you, Freon.
Yeah.
Also, I got a note about my COVID vaccine next weekend, but I don't know if I should get it. Should I or shouldn't I? Right, that's totally up to you.
Yeah, that is a personal preference.
But I would talk to your parents about it,
Mm-hmm.
and you make the decision for what you want to do.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We can't decide for you. That has to be something you do. Right. These are you nervous about having the injection? This is the Kinder egg. And we're going to try this. Freon said, so I saw Mark's favourite bus, by the way, in Air. Sorry. I was so close to taking a selfie and sending it to you, Mark, my bro. I would have liked to have seen that. If you was on your channel, I would have seen it. Kenny, I need to say this. I haven't given you a virtual hug so long. There we are. Hug that way. Sam said, a friend of mine from the south of France just sent me some beautiful chocolates. My favourite is the lime zest. It's too tasty. Do you know what? I've not tried. I don't think I've ever tried lime chocolate. Right, here we go. Kinder egg. I can see what toy we got. There we go. We got it. Next door doing some building work. There we are. Here we go. Ching ching. No, I prefer the mini eggs actually.
The mini eggs are better.
Yeah.
But creamy Kinder chocolate is good. It was better tasting when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they change recipes, they add, take away, blah, blah, blah. But it was also better quality when I was younger. But
do you think it's better quality, or do you think your taste palette has changed?
no, I think it's better quality when I was younger.
Okay.
I think when we were younger, things were made differently and were made properly. And over the years, then they, replace it with some type of oil or this or that stuff that's not good for us, dextrose, glucose, whatever it is. And so it changes the composition, it changes the taste, and all that.
Shrinkflation, they call that. Shrinkflation. What was I going to say? Sam, so
Come on. It said it's all chocolated out, but it's still eating chocolate.
Sam, is lime now one of your favourite tastes? Is that lime chocolate? Is that one of your favourite tastes now?
Now, a friend bought this for me at work. Had bought me the.
Actually, I don't know why I ate that. You're right. The hazelnut one isn't that good.
Is it worth the calories?
The fleur de sel is, I would say. I don't know what we got. We got looks like some mouse. We'll build that later.
Yeah.
We got some mouse. Right. Okay. Right. I think we're going to end it there. Otherwise, I'm going to pass out with the chocolate. But I'm going to have one more of these fleur de sels. Right. And even in this, right, all chocolates were better quality when we were younger.
Yeah, because they were made properly.
Where are we? Oh.
So I believe we got this grey one.
Yeah, it looks like we got the grey rabbit.
That one.
Which is a proper Easter thing.
Yeah.
I'm having more of this Waitrose one. This one was really, really good. For instance, I met with the Minister of Scottish Foreign Affairs this afternoon with my mum.
Oh, wow. Wow. Anything interesting about to happen?
What was that for, friend? Was that part of your school, college? Was that what you were doing? I hear banging, yeah, on neighbours doing some DIY. Mark, I hear banging in your room. Yeah, that's it. On neighbours
neighbours doing DIY.
Sam said, behind the scenes info about the donkey in the carnival. It kept trying to chase another donkey, and it was wild. I really don't know how I survived my childhood. I'll take a look at that in a minute, Sam, actually. We're just going to score that, but I do want to see. Yeah, we do hear banging. That was the reason why. After all that dark chocolate, plenty of water. I do need some water, actually, after that. Right.
Got some or
in a minute.
Okay.
I met with a very important person this morning. I saw a minister who works for your guys' prime minister. Really?
A bit paid.
Yes, he said so to me. The UK is set to leave the EU again, which means we won't work together anymore, sadly. Oh, really? We can't leave the EU twice, though. What was he saying?
Clearly, we were leaving something.
Yeah, it looks like we're leaving something. And he even agrees all chocolates were better quality when we were younger.
Yeah, they were. They were because they were made properly.
Okay, guys, right, let's do this thing now then. back to our work. Okay, so we had, first of all, we started many hours ago with the mini egg orange. What's going to give you a score for this?
6.
I'm going to give this a 7. I thought this was good.
All right.
The orange flavour, I really enjoyed. It was a subtle orange flavour. Would you have this one again?
No, I wouldn't buy it again. I'd eat it if it was there, but I wouldn't buy it.
Do you know what? Judging with the others, I would say no. If it was there and I fancied a treat, I would eat this again for sure, but I wouldn't go physically out to buy it.
Do you know what? If you like, orange flavoured chocolate, this is one to get for sure.
I totally agree. I prefer that to the choc orange, but then if you really like choc orange, you might want something a bit stronger. But...
Yeah, there was just other eggs that we've eaten that I think, oh yeah.
Talking of which, so next up we have this one, which is the Kinder Mini Egg.
I'd give this an 8.
I'm giving this a 9.
Ooh.
It was really creamy. I actually preferred it to the big one. I thought that was really nice.
It is better than the big one.
It is the perfect size for snacking on. This one's really good.
You could finish a bag, no problem.
Easy. Would you get this again?
Yes.
I would get this again for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the mini eggs. I've got this one that's gone loose here. Right.
I thought he was going to open and eat that.
No more. Next up was this one, was the truffle orangey.
That was disappointing. I'd give it a 4.
I'm giving it a 5. I agree with Kelly. I wouldn't get this one again.
No, I would not waste calories on that.
This has got a very unusual taste.
It tastes like the inside of a box.
It's I think what they've used, and I might be wrong, don't sue us, but I think that's probably more hazelnut flavouring than anything else.
Not even a load of hazelnut flavour. Like if you've ever eaten a cereal, right? And you've left it open, and then all of a sudden it's stale, but you can also taste the inside of the box of the cereal. That's what that tastes like.
It's got a very unusual taste. I would probably swerve to avoid that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we did the Dairy Milk Dime Bar.
I'd give that an 8.5.
I'm going to give that a 9 as well. That was really good.
Fair enough.
That was on a par. That was on a par with the Kinder. So I thought that was really, really good. Right, then what did we do? Oh, yeah, we did this one, I think. I may have got them out of misorder. Right, now this was an unusual one because the middle one wasn't great, but the other one was good.
It was all right.
Go on.
I'd give it a 6.
I give this a 7. It was better than a lot of the others.
I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't waste calories on that.
But yeah, I wouldn't get it again because this is £7.
Yeah.
So this one is expensive.
It's a bit disappointing from Waitrose number 1 range.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I mean, looking at it, you would give that as a present because it looks really nice.
Yeah. I would get that for someone as a gift.
But
also, it does look like a cheap gift. So even though it's £7, it does look cheap. I can't lie to you.
Oh, Lordy. Right. Now, next up was the mini egg.
Now, I won this egg, actually. But I'm not a lover of mini eggs in general. I used to like them, but I'm not a lover of them now anymore. So I wouldn't get these again. I've got them because I won them, which is good luck for me. But I wouldn't buy them.
Take a bite, Freon. Take a bite. Yeah, go on, score.
I would give it a 5.
I'll give it a 6. I think it's better than some of the others. But again, I agree with Kelly. The chocolate is okay. It's okay. Nice for a little present for somebody. They are very economical. This is £1-2.
Yeah.
So they're very economical.
They're good for not for little kids, but I would probably say for your 7-8-year-old, maybe slightly older. They're a good solid egg to buy.
Right. No house as there's none left.
I would give this an 8.
I agree. 8 for me.
Yeah.
Now you might be thinking, well, hang on, it's more expensive than the others, but it's very good chocolate.
We actually got given that for free.
Yeah. So it was actually because I bought Kelly the other egg, so that was.
If you're a member, of which we are, you get them. You get every month. You get like 2 free chocolates.
But you don't just get them for free. You've got to buy.
Yeah, you've got to buy something.
So before, just in case you go there, go. Where's my free chocolate?
Yeah, that's not free.
All right, and then last but not least, what's left of?
I would give this a 7.
I'm going to give this an 8.
I wouldn't buy it again. I think for me, I ate them too much as a kid, so now I don't eat them. But if somebody bought it for me, more often than not, it would have stayed. If it wasn't for here, this would have stayed wrapped up, and I wouldn't have eaten it. And so, and to be fair, I don't really eat a lot of Easter eggs. But I wanted to get the new house because I wanted to try it. But we've eaten so much eggs, and I can't lie, I did have eggs earlier today because we had a basket full. And so I'm just a little bit egged out. I'm just a little bit egged out.
You don't want to try this bad boy?
No.
All right then. So
I feel like because we've eaten, it might spoil my palate.
all right, okay, right. So the 2 week winners are these two, but believe it or not,
they're the cheapest ones.
The winner is this one.
Yeah.
So the Dairy Milk Dime Bar by half a point, only by half a point. So these two were neck and neck, but that is the overall winner. But this one came a very, very, very close second.
I would buy those again, and I would buy them for people, and I would recommend them. I know. I just feel like
chocolated out.
Mark was so insistent on getting started on these eggs, and we were eating one after. And like, don't get me wrong, I love chocolate. I don't love chocolate like my mum loves chocolate, but I do love chocolate. But I can't eat so much of it. And we were just banging them, and I'm just like, oh my god! And I had chocolate earlier as well.
No, that'll teach you having chocolate earlier, right?
Can't help it. There's a whole basket.
Now then, let's do some catch up with the chat. So, guys, thank you for indulging us with our review. We'll crack on with the comments bit. So, there's a few here. Right, Freon said, actually, you can, and also I leave secondary in 3 weeks, forever. Wow.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, how does that feel? Is it sunk in?
I mean, for me in school, when we left school, it was 16. There was none of this 18. We were able to leave school at 16. So, yeah, it was
wow. Has it sunk in yet that you're going? It did with me very, very slowly.
It's only recently that they've started leaving at 18.
Yeah.
It's only very recently, in the last 4 or 5 years?
Anyway, Jensen has a joke for you. What's a dog's favourite place?
Don't know.
A ballroom.
What?
Ballroom. Ball.
Ah.
Never works, does it,
like,
Jensen, when you've got to explain it? Freon said, and I have gotten my lever hoodie, and I'm going to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and then the prom.
Nice.
Also, Jacob and I have been working on collabs as usual on the buses.
Nice.
You know what I'm going to say? Give me a chocolate egg right now. Well, I've just shared that with you. Share them over, Mark. Share them over with me. Jensen said, my 2 best friends at school are Rhian and Alex, and 1 staff member, Lucy. Oh, so they're your best friends. Do you hang out with them as well after school? Are you really close friends with them after school? Kelly, I have a question for you. So, do you prefer Disney or Pixar?
Disney,
there you are.
I do like some of the Pixar ones, though. Pixar being Toy Story. And so... the thing about the Pixar ones is that they are more realistic than they are cartoon, if that makes sense. So when I was growing up, it was cartoons. So it's more realistic than it is.
You grab Sam's photographs. I want to see Sam's photo. Sorry, Sam, we haven't forgotten you. We're gonna we just wanted to finish off the read and then we're gonna have a look at your photographs. So Kelly prefers Pixar.
I prefer Disney. You weren't listening.
Sorry, prefer Disney. No, I don't even say that because I saw Pixar at the end there. What about you guys? Is it Disney or Pixar? Let us know. What's your favourite? And I've been watching Grease with my mum all the time. As you know, when I'm such a greaser, it's Grease time. Go Grease lightning.
Burning up the 4 mile.
I miss this life so much. Being away from you guys has been sad. Well, do you know what?
You're here now.
You're here, and we were thinking about you, so I'm glad you are back. Kelly, you will never guess who is coming to Tour Air this month.
Who?
Liam Mead is coming to Air in Joseph on tour, and I'm going.
Oh, Liam! Is it?
You put Liam Mead.
No, I'm thinking of the other person. It's not Liam Mead, is it? It's Lee Mead. It's Lee Mead.
Sorry, Lee Mead, not Leah. Lee Mead.
Lee Mead, because I was going to say no, it's not. He was the one that was married to Denise Van Outen.
Oh.
He was the one who did Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, and he won.
That's him.
Yeah, but he was really, really good. Okay.
Let's have a look. Are we allowed to share these, Sam? I won't share them unless you say yes.
Okay.
Oh, God, is that you? Look at those photographs. That is incredible.
No.
No, that's your cakes. Oh, wow. You see, you haven't changed a bit. You haven't changed a bit. I'll keep those there, just ready to go. Yes, of course. Here we are.
Yeah.
So that's Sam on a horse. Look at that. That's amazing. So that is Cloud. Look at that. And then this one's a bit blurry, but just about make you out there with your horse. Oh, look.
That's how photos used to be.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
That is incredible. Or there's another one. So this was you.
Now this reminds me a little bit of A Christmas Carol when he goes into the past and they're in a little pony and trap like that.
That's amazing. Oh, that's you as Wurzel Gummidge.
Now we had to dress up as well, and one of the girls, she dressed up as Aunt Sally. She looked really good. My mum dressed me up as a clown, and the girl looked really good as Aunt Sally.
That is so good. These photographs are amazing. Is that your sister as Aunt Sally? Because I know you're Wurzel Gummidge. You're not recognisable at all. Not at all. Obviously, because you're the little dog riding the horse pony. That's amazing. That is so good. Thank you for sharing that, Sam. That is really good. Jensen said they get the taxi and to and from school, and Lucy got into the car, and Lucy lives near by me, about a 6-minute walk. So you get to see them, of course, say after school. So you get you get a taxi back home. That's really good. Freon said, remember I sent you the photo of me on Remembrance Day, guys. Remember? Yes, we do remember.
Ooh.
I do, because you sent that a while ago. That was that was around Remembrance time, wasn't it? Because we haven't seen you for a while.
So it'll be November.
Jensen said there is some damage to your phone. Oh dear, yes.
Yeah, no, that's just the protective screen, so it's fine. I just have to peel off the screen and put on the new one. I've been meaning to do it for a while and I haven't, but I forever drop my phone. Forever dropping my phone. But luckily it's not the actual screen that's damaged, it's just the screen protector.
Sam said the first horse was Hank. That was the brown horse.
Okay.
The smaller one was a Shetland pony, and the with the dog sitting on it is Cloud. Oh, that's the one. That's Cloud. We had a lot of horses. I was assuming Hank was Cloud, but right. So it was the one with the dog on was Cloud. That's thank you for sharing those, Sam.
That was
really nice. Kitten said, sorry guys, my Wi-Fi cut off after all that time. So you saw that was our winner. Believe it or not, Kitten Noodles, that was our winner. You didn't get to see that one, unfortunately, but that was our winner. We went for the dime one. And it's not the most expensive. So it does go to show that the most expensive chocolate isn't always the winner.
Well, we haven't tried the most expensive.
No.
The most expensive is behind me.
We will do that another day. It's only because we're chocolated out.
Yeah.
Any more chocolate.
And the thing is that, so Mark bought me a new house today, and then I have the hotel chocolate. And because I've eaten all of the other chocolates, I don't want to waste my palate at the moment on the more expensive chocolates. But we will do it in the next life.
Also, the remembrance picture was terrible. Our principal takes the worst pictures. Get in noodles. Oh, not surprising. They're really nice. What about the Kinder? There was only half a point in it from Kelly and I. So the Kinder came a very, 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 very close second. Those were the top two by quite a way.
The other Kinder, the bigger Kinder, which is this one, is always really good. I gave it a 7 because I ate so many of them when I was little that it's not. I don't eat them now, so I never buy them. But if we weren't doing the live, because somebody bought me that, I would have just left it there and it would have just stayed there forever and a day until it had gone off. Because I don't really eat, but also I don't really eat a lot of Easter eggs. To be fair, because they're not.
There's a tiny bit there.
I don't really eat, but I am looking forward to trying the new house and the hotel chocolate.
So we will let them know what that's like.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's one of those things. If we eat it now, we just will not give it due diligence.
Yeah, I just won't appreciate it. I just won't.
Oh, and Mark, going to meet up with my school captain colleague at her work with my friend, and we are going for Chinese food.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
I love a good Chinese. I love a good Chinese.
Well, thank you, Freon. Thank you, and I'll tell you why we thank you, because that segues us nicely into our next video. So, Kelly and I at the weekend, we went to the Shard. And we went for a restaurant called Houton. Now, Houton, I'll let you explain because you'll know better.
So, Houton is like a Chinese fusion, I guess. And Mark hadn't been before. It's at the sort of like one of the upper restaurants in the.
Oh, sorry, can I just stop you there? Because Jens is about to go. And I just wanted to say, so guys, we won't be having a live because it's Good Friday this Friday. So we won't have a live this Friday. But we will have one next Tuesday. So for anybody who was thinking this Friday, we won't have a live. Let you guys have a nice Easter break away from you have the part with us. But we will be back on Tuesday.
On Tuesday. And we'll try the 2 eggs on Tuesday.
Yes. So, guys, sorry, you were saying about Houton.
Yeah, so Houton is one of the upper restaurants on at the Shard. It's beautiful. The way that they've done it, the atmosphere and everything else. And where they seated us was really nice, and we were almost a little bit secluded compared to if they had seated us at the restaurant, the rest of the restaurant. Also, when you make a reservation, they give you like you can make a normal reservation or a window experience. I don't know if the window experience costs more than if you're booking in the normal restaurant. But they gave us a window restaurant. Did you book the window experience?
No.
So we were very lucky then, and we did get a window experience.
I know why we got the window experience, because there was only 2 of us. So I've noticed quite a few of the tables right next to the windows are just for 2. Now, interesting, we were very lucky because it was a really clear day.
Yeah.
So you'll get to see spectacular views from London from the Shard. Now, it was pricey. We wouldn't normally go to something like that. When the bill came, I was like, oh my God. So, yeah, it was a bit of a pricey one, but I think you guys might enjoy the food.
Yeah, I hope so. Eating at the Shard is a really nice experience anyway. But I don't feel, and this is not a thing on Houton, by the way, but I don't feel that the food is as on point as it should be. You know, because we've been to Aquashard, we've been to Ting, we've been to Houton. And so for me, I mean, I've been to Houton before. The food is but I don't know. I feel like, is it worth? Because somebody asked me, and I forgive me because I can't remember who it was that asked me, but they were going for their birthday and they asked about Ting, afternoon tea. And I've got to be honest, there are other better afternoon teas than Aquashard and Ting. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. There are other better and cheaper. And it depends on, do you want the views or do you want the food experience? And that's always the question you have to ask yourself, because the views are amazing, but that doesn't make up for good, you know, your produce has still got to be good. And I can tell you other restaurants where the food is good.
This is not to be confused with Houton. This is Ting. This is Ting.
Ting and Aquashard.
So we went to Houton, which is the Chinese one. So that will be uploaded this weekend.
Yeah.
We hope you guys enjoy it. Like I say, the views were amazing, if nothing else. So we've done 3 restaurants now in the Shards.
I know.
Over the last couple of years.
There's another one that we need to do.
Yeah. So there's several of them, but believe it or not, there are 3 afternoon teas at the Shard. So you've got the Peter Pan experience, which they've changed. So I do want to go back to that one.
Yeah. And the manager, they recognised us.
Yeah,
came over to us.
Ting, which is the second one we've done. The third one is Obelisk. We haven't done Obelisk, so we will do that one.
I always wanted to do Obelisk, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to do the afternoon tea, but not the afternoon tea. The Sunday roast. I didn't know Obelisk did an afternoon tea, but their Sunday roast is very expensive.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if it will be in this roast series. I'm not sure. I can't believe we're already in April.
I know, the time is absolutely
Wild.
flying by. So you will see.
And what is it, mid-April?
Yeah, I know. So you will see, like I said, that will come up this week. Do let us know what you think, though, because like I said, so we did say we would try other things other than just the breakfast, afternoon teas and what have you. So this will be our venture into Chinese food.
Brunch, yeah.
Me and my friends at Friend are going to meet with my colleague in the school captain, and we're going to go for lunch in our town. This is the Chinese. Very nice.
Nice.
Also, Mark, do you remember the first time you guys joined my stream? I was studying and you joined. I do remember, because is it Ellie? Ellie also joined as well.
Ailey,
I think it was.
Ailey, Ailey.
Jensen's got to go. Have a great weekend, Jensen.
Bye, Jensen.
We will see you next week.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, Freon said he's got to go. Have a great...
Bye, Freon. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're going to have a nice long sleep until 10 o'clock. You enjoy. Sam said... Oh, I sent another picture. Can I have a look? We'll have a little look at this. So yeah, so that will be coming up on Sunday. Take a look at that if you're interested. Our venture back to the Shard. I forget how good I am not great with heights. I am not gonna lie. I do not have a great head for heights. Oh, so it's one of those things with heights. Now look at this. Look at this little fella. Look at that. And it's got
a heart.
It's a heart shaped. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And what's great is the nose is all white as well to go in with the heart. That is beautiful. What was I going to say? But yeah, it's like I said, it's one of our forays back into Asian food that we wanted to do. But we hope you guys like the viewpoints as well, because I thought the views were excellent. Oh, what's this? Did you have a pet monkey? Is that your pet monkey? That reminds me of, is it?
Capuchin.
Yeah, capuchin monkey. That's what it looks like. Heart face. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. The other picture is of our monkey we had. Oh, you had a pet monkey. That's amazing. What's it like? Is it difficult to keep a pet monkey? I can imagine they'd be quite demanding.
I can imagine that it will be quite, not in the beginning, maybe.
Uncle Bimbo. So just another point as well. So we hope you enjoyed our dishoom video. So as again, we're on our breakfast thing. We wanted to try dishoom. A number of you had been asking. Tia did ask. I'm sure Anna asked as well. There's a few.
And she was saying about masala beans. She said they were amazing. I can't remember the whole thing that she said. Oh, it'll be on here.
But yeah, it definitely, I was going to say, one to try if you're in London. Like I said, slightly pricier for a breakfast, only because it is in central London. But we really did enjoy that. Now, I do know, we are conscious, that a lot of these places are just in London. But this one is all over kind of central London. Now, they are talking about potentially, and again, I've got no thing on this, but they are talking about potentially this will get floated outside London. So hopefully those of you not based in London will get to try some of these. But the food was actually really, really nice, I have to say. And it's really nice to have those Asian spices in with a cooked breakfast.
Yeah.
I thought that worked really, really well. But that porridge.
Oh, no, she was talking about vegan. Who was it that was talking about masala beans? Was it Tia?
Yeah, it was Tia. Yeah. Tia did ask us to go before for a while ago. But yeah, I was going to say, that porridge, I cannot replicate porridge that good.
No, you couldn't. Yeah.
It was. I don't know why it was brown. I was just assuming that it had brown sugar in it, but it was really nice. It was really creamy. It had a really, really nice texture to it. I think just Kelly's gone to the loo. And also as well, what's nice is what they got the banana with it, the dates. So I wasn't expecting that at all. I wasn't expecting it to come with all the fruit that it did. So definitely try it. Now, for those of you that were commenting on it as well, I did mention, I'm not plugging dishoom at all, but dishoom do have a recipe book. So if anybody is interested, you can, on their website, I did put the link in the chat on the actual video as well, if anybody is interested. Jensen said, and make sure you go to my daddy's pub called the Warren in Wokingham and enjoy. Oh, your dad owns a pub. All right. So we will look at that at some point. We will look at that. Thank you, Jensen. I didn't realize your dad owned a pub. Does your dad do food? I know you've got to go, but we'll talk about it another time. But if he does food might be something for us to have a look at. So, guys, what have you got planned for Easter? Has anybody got anything nice planned? Is anybody going anywhere, doing anything nice? Drop it in the chat. Let us know. We're trying to do some more food adventures because we got a few meetups that we're doing this weekend. So we're going to try desperately to try and film. But we do have obviously the Houton, which we will be showing on Sunday. That will be going up on Sunday. So we're showing that. But that was our foray into more some Chinese food, like I said. And if you want us to try some more cuisines, please put in the chat and we will tell. We're trying to work our way around all different types of cuisine. Quite a few of you have been asking, for us to try Indian food for a while. So we could kill two birds with one stone. We could do Indian food and also the breakfast as well in one go with Dishoom. But we will try some other places on our little travels. There were some others that we got our eye on. Now, we were looking at one place called Masala Zone, but Masala Zone is what they were a bit iffy apparently about letting us film. So, well, not us in particular, but in general. So we were looking, and there's some other ones as well. Somebody recommended something called Roti King, which is another one we could potentially look at. So if there's any that you spot, do put it in the chat. Do let us know. We just put it on our little list. We are working our way through. Dishoom we've done, so we will be working on our way for some others there. So whatever you guys get up to, do let us know. Do tell us. Keep those photos coming in. Although Madam's walked off with her phone. I don't know where she's done with it. But I was going to check out your other photographs, Sam. But I do, we do love those ones that you're sending us those photos. So do let us know. And if you are going for an Easter egg, let us know which one you're thinking of doing. So like I say, we have recommended. Now we just did, like I said, with the mini eggs this time round, but that was definitely our recommendation. Was the dime one. That was definitely the recommendation. I think we would suggest. Last time, as we said, we did I don't know if you remember, we did the Kit Kat one, the crunchy one. I think we did Mars, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But they all had a very, very, very sort of similar taste to them. So this time we wanted to try and sample the mini eggs and give those a little try. You all right?
Yes.
So yeah, we're just saying we wanted to try and we wanted to do something a little bit different.
Yes.
This time, right?
Yeah. But I am looking forward to trying the bigger eggs. But I just don't think I can do them justice.
No, I was saying the same. Right, let me have a look at this little toy.
Look at Mark.
I can see if I can build this little fella.
He was like, we'll do it later.
How easy is this one to build? Oh, you've got to use a rubber band. All right.
Yeah, because the rubber band is there.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a bit too tricky for me.
Yeah. So I can't wait to try the other eggs. I just want to be in the right taste buddy to be able to, and plus they're delicious chocolates. Do you know what I mean? Like Hotel Chocolat. Well, also I feel with Hotel Chocolat, for me, I feel like it's a bit of a hit and miss. So I'm hoping this one's a hit, and there are several different chocolates in it as well. So that's what I feel like with Hotel Chocolat, that one. It's not going to just be the chocolate shell. It's going to be all the chocolates inside. Can you grab it?
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Hotel Chocolat, because I popped it over there.
That's right. This is the rubber band is just perished. Now, you can tell this one is posh because it's actually got a plastic
Well, clearly, when somebody bought it for me, they knew what kind of a person I was. Or I am, should I say. Not was, am. So look at all the chocolates inside that. I mean, I can't wait to try them all. That's what's good about this egg. There'll be other chocolates to have inside it as well as, so it's extra thick egg. It's a fusion of mellow 40% milk and deep 70% dark, exquisitely spun together. But you can see that they're two different. You can see that's the milk chocolate and that's the dark chocolate. So that's going to be quite crazy. And then hazelnut, creamy, 40% milk, lifted with a hint of roasted praline. A collection featuring gooey caramel. Clearly the person who bought this knew me. Creamy champagne. Ooh. I'm not a lover of like alcohol in chocolate.
Made it.
Near savory, pistachio, delicate strawberries and cream, and more. So, do you know what I'm saying though? Do you know what I'm saying? You know when people buy things for me, they actually know. You get me?
So with this one, look, with the little Kinder egg, you fire the. Well, it doesn't really work on the palm of my hand, but it does. It fires it across the.
Now this is the guy who told me not to play with it.
I know, but I put it together. You see, in the time that you did it, I managed to build it.
But you know, did you or did you not tell me not to touch it?
There you go. Anyway, so this one does look really, really good, and I've never seen. Funny enough, actually, New House did some eggs with tin, but they were really, really small. So I've not seen one like this. So again, this is one we will try probably.
Yeah, and that will be good to be able to try the other chocolates with it as well. And then there's this one.
I'll let you do that.
Yeah, there's nothing in this one.
No.
But it is an Easter egg in white chocolate with pistachio, puffed rice, and caramelized almond pieces.
It does look good. I have to say that does look really, really good. You can see, look at all those flecks in there.
Yeah, it's going to be good for sure.
There we are.
So yeah, so all of those Easter eggs to try. We're trying them on Tuesday.
So guys, there we have it. So that was our little review for our little Easter egg. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And like I said, we didn't do a lot of Easter eggs. Well, we did do a lot of Easter eggs.
We did do a lot,
but not the bigger ones. And I think I'm glad we did it this way because I just think I don't want to have tons of Easter eggs like this lying around the house for ages.
That is going to be well. We say it's going to be lying around the house for ages.
I know, but then I feel compelled to eat them all. So which I keep doing, which is not good. So there we have it. That was our review. And I was going to say, I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, we did.
We will probably say and end the live there. But like I said, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for all your stories, for indulging us, your photographs. As always, we really do enjoy spending time with
and you know what? Please take pictures over Easter if you don't mind sending them. We'd love to have a look at them. So, you know, take a picture of all your Easter eggs that you're eating over Easter. If there's anything specific you'd like to send us, please do. We'll take a look at them.
Sound good. I hope you have a wonderful Easter. You too.
You too.
It was excellent, said St. Carl. Boom, brilliant. So like I said, guys, whatever you get up to, have a wonderful Easter. Have a lovely time. We will see you next Tuesday.
Have fun. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. And do you know what? If you want to catch up on our holidays and other things that we do while we're on holiday, then don't forget to hop over to MK Vacays.
Get it? Hop over
to MK Vacays. Where you can catch up with everything there, and don't forget to subscribe to both channels.
Until then, guys, do look after yourselves, do take care, and we will see you on Tuesday. And don't forget,
melt my cheese.
You know, have a wonderful Easter, guys. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye for now.